Good morning, everyone. If you don't know me, my name is Liz. I am a postgrad student at the University of Glasgow, and I am just about done with my degree. It's surreal to think about and kind of hasn't hit me yet. It doesn't feel quite like it's happening, but I'm in the last week of my dissertation writing. So today I just thought I would bring you along with me to show you kind of what it's like to be a dissertation student at the University of Glasgow. Campus has been pretty empty all summer because obviously all of the undergrads go home, but if you are doing a master's degree here and you'll be writing your dissertation over the summer, this is kind of what it's like. It's not super glamorous, but I am excited to bring you along with me for the day. Most days I try to get up between 6 and 6:30 and just go about my morning routine, breakfast, stretching, all that fun stuff. Because I don't want to get distracted by my phone first thing in the morning, I do have all of my social media turned off until 7 a.m. All except for Spotify, so I will usually throw on a podcast, which has actually been really great. I love staying informed on just the state of the world, so I listen to a lot of news podcasts and then also some language learning podcasts. I am trying to get my Italian back, work on my French a little bit, so that has also been a really great way to start my morning. Most days I try to get to campus by 9. Because I am at the tail end of my dissertation and I don't have that much more to do, I can afford to spend a little bit more time at home today and then head into campus to just really finalize dissertation work. But I am excited to just show you what my days have looked like literally all summer. The library and the rest of campus have been pretty quiet the past few months since all of the undergrads went home for the summer. It's just been us postgrad dissertation students and PhDs. It might not be super glamorous, but it's been really nice to not have to fight for territory in the library. Metaphorically, of course, I'm not out here fighting co-eds. It's just been nice to have kind of a constant guarantee that I can show up to the library and there will be an open seat for me. After a couple of hours revision, I typically take a break for lunch with my friends. We're all in the trenches together writing our dissertations, so it's nice to have our little support group. We meet up for an hour, have our lunch, talk about our research and our supervisors and what we're working on. And I know that I personally have found this little break in the middle of the day to see my friends and talk about our work and other things going on in our lives as well. I have found it to be so helpful in resetting my brain when I'm hitting a wall, as well as just knowing that I'm very much not alone in the way that I have been experiencing writing my dissertation. Something so huge and all-consuming like this project can be really isolating, so it's good to know that you do have a support group and we are all kind of getting each other through this. Even though our projects are so different from one another, we are still able to help each other out. And then after another couple of hours of work, I head home for dinner. Like I said, the day is not super glamorous, but I think that's why it's important to romanticize it a little bit. So usually I try to get to the rock gym about 3 times a week, but since I was just in yesterday, I took the evening off, did a quick mask before hopping in the shower. I am a nighttime shower girly, and then got into my comfies. Romanticizing everyday life acts as a reminder of how beautiful the day-to-day really is. I often get lost in the cycle of it, and I have to remind myself how fortunate I am to even be here. And okay, so I know I said I haven't had any time for pleasure reading, and that's true, but I've got library loans to get through, and now that my dissertation is done, I can spend some more time getting through my absolutely backlogged TBR. I am picking very autumnal books at the moment, really getting excited for the fall season. And I usually spend some time catching up with my flatmate in the evenings as well, although she's been working late, so these days it's just a quick chat before we both head off to bed for the night. And that's kind of been my whole routine, my whole day-to-day for the past few months. Once again, the glitz, the glamour, you know, she's lacking on those fronts. But I don't think that simplicity is any less worthy of being romanticized. So I'm glad to have been able to take you along with me today and show you all of the little simple things that add up to a day in my life. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video has provided some inspiration, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!